basically we're going to follow the theme of things that we know to be facts, things that we believe, and then things to do. All those are purposely active verbs because that's what it takes. In its simplest form, there are two stages of financial life. One, we work and we save, hopefully. And the second part, we retire and we consume. So just think about that. Most of us will work 40, 45 years, maybe longer, to support ourselves the remainder of our lives, which might be, if we retire at age 70-ish or 65-ish, 25 to 35 years. So just think about that ratio. We're going to work 40 to support ourselves for 30. That's going to have to be a heck of a lot of savings. I mean, just the sheer ratio, sends signals to me. A lot of you who are already retired made choices, made priorities, established priorities, had goals. A lot of the folks coming up behind don't. They're not used to trade-offs. And by trade-offs, let's just talk about what that is. We're taking less of something now in return or in exchange for more of something later, a trade-off. We're just not very good at trade-offs. And we don't like to make it. One of my professors in college used to say there's only 8 ounces of juice in an orange. And it was his way of saying if you want 8 ounces of growth, and put it in investment terms, then you've got 0 ounces of income left. If you want 4 ounces of income, then maybe you can have 4 ounces of growth. There's only 8 ounces. You can't have 10. And it's a very simple way to kind of think about trade-offs. Most of us don't like to make trade-offs, but it's part of the retirement reality if we're going to solve the equation. There's a sizable gap. How sizable or shortfall between resources and goals? There's a study that was just done a couple of weeks ago, or released a couple of weeks ago, that suggested that there's a $6 trillion with a T dollar shortfall in retirement funding for people that will reach age 65 between their resources, what they have, and what they need. Distractions, by that I mean products, certain products, tactics, or if you just want to use the term magic. They actually divert us from our financial goals. They don't help us. Savings is important. You have to save. We have people who come in here and they say, well, I'm not saving enough, but maybe if I get more return, that'll solve it. You're not going to make it up with return. You've got to save or invest. You can't dissave your way to financial independence. In most cases, full retirement should be deferred until at least age 70. Some of you are over here beyond age 70, so this is not going to be an issue. And this also folds into, if you can, one of the easiest ways to get return is by deferring Social Security until age 70. There are no riskless investments. I mean, you can put your money in the mattress, the house can burn down. You can bury it in the backyard, the dog can drag it up or something. There's no riskless investments. There is a risk-return trade-off. You generally get return for taking risk. You guys mostly have heard this, that you achieve goals by action, not reaction. We have to act, not react, and that's one of the themes that we follow. That's why our theme this year is wealth by intention, and that's sort of the framework of that. That's accumulate wealth intentionally, not accidentally. We need to focus on controlling what we can control and forget about stuff we can't control. We can control saving and spending. We can't control financial markets, we can't control real estate markets, we can't control politics, we can't control the general economy, we can't control taxes, We can't control gold, we can't control Europe, we can't control a lot of things. So that doesn't mean we don't have to have thoughts and opinions about those things, but we can't control those things. The things we can't control, spending and saving. So let's focus on the things we can't control. Retirement and goals, resources and goals rather need to be aligned. We eventually have to connect the dots. We get people that say, okay, everything's set. I'm set for retirement, I have enough. And so all I need to do is just point the car in the right direction and everything's set. I don't need to do anything. That's going to be very unlikely because we live in a dynamic world. Things change, things go bump in the night. They're going to. So we tell folks, look, you're going to have to expect and in fact accept that you're going to have to make regular and sometimes substantial adjustments to your plan. Final point, continue to maintain a long-term focus. And this is sort of a little simple formula for you. Remember, beliefs, this active verb beliefs, and actions equal results. So what we believe and what we do will end up being what we have.